Welcome back to another episode of Bo's War Thunder Favorites. This week we'll be taking a look at the Tempest Mark V. A couple users requested this plane past couple weeks, and I figured what the hell, Britain is up. I do like this plane. It's been forever since I've flown it. The skin I have on there is like the Le Grand Charles. That's the standard skin, but I really like the way this skin looks. And if I recall correctly, it's really easy to get. Let's see here. Tempest, Third Squadron, yeah, 50 ground units. So, do yourself a favor, strafe like 50 AAs and get this pretty cool looking skin for it. And, like I said, it's a Hawker plane. I won't go too much into history. It's just another variation of the Typhoon. There's a lot of differences between the Tempest and Typhoon. They renamed it. So that's how it became Tempest Mark V. It's actually a Typhoon 5, blah, blah. That's for another time. So the ammo I like to use, actually first let's mention 150 octane fuel is where this plane really shines. It feels like a dog. Once you get to that magical unlock, that's where this plane really shines. So let's get in the battle, and alright, so I prefer omni-purpose 20mm. Some people use ground. I've always used omni and I've stuck with it. This is Korean map. I haven't flown this plane in forever, and right off the bat, I see a freaking problem, and I hate Buffalo with a B-17. I mean, come on, really? So that's at least one spot on my team that's been wasted by a Buffalo. What's a Buffalo gonna do against an LA-9? And I think, yep, his buddy, the B-17, just crashed. So 20 bucks says that the Buffalo is gonna bail. Yep, and there goes the Buffalo. Thanks. So that's already 2 team members down. And I can't gripe, man. You know, the older War Thunder players really dislike it when, you know, somebody gets a B-17 and they drag their buddy into late tier games in a Buffalo or a Hawk or a Pea Shooter. Fly low tier for your friends. You know, if your friend's new to the game, fly a Buffalo alongside them, please. It'll really help out our teams, but, well, they lost an IL-10, so maybe it's fair. Anyway, sorry. That's a pet peeve of mine, and I'm sure some of you other War Thunder guys who've been around for, you know, 9 months to a year can probably agree with me too. You know, so let's follow this Bearcat up. Turtle Lol, that's kind of a funny name. Let's follow him up for a bit, and I'm gonna probably get to about 5,000 feet, and then I'm gonna turn in. I try to keep this plane around 170 mph on a like between 15-20 degree climbing angle. It's been forever since I've flown this thing. I mean, like before 1.39. I think I grinded this plane back in 1.37 before the Tempest 2 came into the game. So it's been a while. If I recall correctly, though, this is a pretty, like I said, once you get the 150 octane fuel, this thing's pretty dominant. It's a good overall plane. I know the past few War Thunder favorites, I haven't been able to do much in the sense of dogfighting, flying crazy things like Ki-200s or, you know, the Panther video. Let's get back to actual, you know, propeller tactics, and I'll try to show you some stuff and try to go back on that, at least how I do things. You know, there's probably a million things I do wrong, but this is how I do it, and if it helps any of you out there, this is worth my time and yours. So, first thing I like to do in a map like this is, you know, usually this plane I want to climb between 15,000 and 20,000 feet at least, but this map looks like it has a really heavy, thick cloud cover. I'm actually going to try and stay below that, or just right underneath. I want to use this stuff as camouflage. Let's see if I can get into it a little bit. Main reason why is if you're above the clouds, you can't see anything below you. So usually you have to descend 3,000 to 4,000 feet sometimes through these really thick clouds, and it's just, I don't like it. I'd rather kind of sit here and sit right below the clouds and try to pick off anybody who comes through it. You know, it's really hard to see you through the clouds. I'm not saying it always works, but it's just a tactic, and that's what I use. I think it saves me time. So let's just hide in here like a ninja, like a Tempest. Oh, there's the TU-2. That's frightening. So the TU-2 is a pretty, Mr. Tupolev made a pretty crazy plane. And the S-59 I'm scared to death of, or I respect. Let's go with respect, not scared to death of. But the S-59 has a 20mm cannon on the top. So never please sit high and behind it. Well, look at that. Another TU-2 right there. Hello. Or it's the same one. He's a ninja in the clouds. Alright, let's dive on this, and I'll try to show you the proper way, at least how I attack a TU-2. Never attack from high and above. That's what they want. If a TU-2 is sitting in a straight line, it's because he wants you to attack from high and above. The main trick is you want to go underneath. The TU-2 has a 50 caliber gunner underneath in its belly. that won't do quite as much damage, and it's harder for him to hit you. So just keep that in mind. And I like to fly a little bit to the left or right because that gunner has some trouble traversing. So let's see if I can sit here and just close in the gap. He's not going to go anywhere. But this may take a minute to get up to him. It's been forever since I've seen one of these things too. But that is a very, very quick plane for a bomber. And about half a mile out. I want to get probably about a quarter of a mile before I can really get some good shots lead into him. Yep, there he goes. I knew he was going to start shooting me in a minute. So that's the 50 cal firing. I'm not terrified. I mean, it's powerful. It can let you on fire. But I'm not scared of it as much as that 20 mil on top. Let's see if I can get underneath him and get some good shots into him. And he's flying. He knows what I was doing. So he's going to go evasive. Let's see if I can catch him here. Looks like he wants to bomb my base. And come on, come on. Oh, this is dreadful. There we go. Well, it's like a quarter of my ammo, it looks like. That's really cool. I fell into a burning rain of fire. I like that smoke effect now. Really like that new smoke effect. I didn't like the huge, massive ball of fire. I think that smoke adds a very nice touch. Anyway, I like to see big, you know, hopefully they put the white smoke too like that for feel. That'd be a really nice touch, but anyway. So let's head. I'm always picked up. I flew all the way out there and now I flew all the way back to my main. We gotta go back all the way to the battle. The fear in these Russian matches against, this is the thing, is that there's only, let's see, like 22 ground units. And they have probably, what, 4 or 5 Tu-2s over there, it looks like. They could easily destroy, with the 20mm cannons and their bombs, easily destroy all the ground units in this game and win. So you kind of have to put the pressure on the Tu-2s. To get them out of the way. They are a threat in this game. I remember back a few patches ago, the Tu-2 was so powerful that nobody climbed them, you know, on this map. You just literally flew straight and at the Tu-2, screaming at them to stop. So I don't know if that's still a big issue on this map, but it's still something to dread. So, I mean, look, we're already lost, what, 6 down there? Yeah, 6 ground units, at least. So let's stay right below the cloud like I was before. I don't know, everybody's to the left. Oh, the B-17s and Lancasters. There's a Tu-2 down there. I don't know if that Bearcat can get him. Looks like he wounded him at least. There's a LA-7 somewhere down there, I think. I don't know where he went. But hopefully if I can cruise up here at this altitude, I can dive, boom and zoom somebody maybe. Actually use some tactics. There's Soji the bot. Let's not bother with him. That's small fish. We want big fish. I am not seeing anything besides that Tu-2. God, he's shooting a long ways out. Please don't tell me that Tu-2's not running that Bearcat. That'd make me sad. Where the hell is everybody? 2 dots on my radar. Oh shit, yeah, I saw the 2 dots on my radar. He's about half a mile out. Let's go do a very, very simple maneuver that saves my ass so many times. I'm kind of one-trick pony when it comes to defensive flying, and that one trick is the split S. So I want to roll over and just dive straight down. I want to pull up when I get close to the ground, or however far I feel safe. You have to be a little bit concerned about compression because you don't want to fly straight into the ground. But this does 2 things. A, it gets them low if you have a teammate to help dive on them. Like that. There we go. That gets them low. Also helps me figure out who wants to actually attack me. You know, I want to see how committed they are to a dogfight. And it seems this guy's committed and the other one wasn't. So, or this one coming back. Maybe it makes me look like an idiot. Thank you. Let's keep dragging this way. Alright, here comes the Bearcat. Thank you, Bearcat. So now it's 2 on 2, even though we have the low altitude. I still have quite a bit of airspeed. And like I said, this is a pretty good plane, so I have faith in it. That LA-7 is too, though. Turn back towards him and see if we can help this Bearcat in time. Looks like they're both heading for him. Nope, Alex heading this way. Doesn't want the head on. Good for him. Be smart. Diesel, I don't know what he's doing. Must be locked on that Bearcat. I'm gonna... that's dreadful shooting. This plane has, I believe, the Spano Mark 5s, which have less accuracy and less velocity, so... Gotta keep that in mind. It's not like the Typhoon Mark 1B. Oh, that Bearcat. Why'd you do that? Why did you do that? I think he's done for. Yeah, that Bearcat's in trouble. So, alright, here comes Alex. I don't know why I'm calling him Alec. Panicking. Gonna drag him out a bit and get him away from his friend, the other LA7. So I can try and isolate this into a one-on-one fight. And I'm gonna do another split S. Like I said, I'm a one-trick pony in this regard. Get him lower to the ground. I pick up some airspeed here. There he goes. Come on, crash, crash, crash. They recovered. Alright, I'm gonna try some scissoring, I think. So I'm gonna turn into him. Oh god, that was dumb. I almost got myself killed right there. Alright, turn. Ooh, looks like I'm gonna win this. Whoever has, you know, whoever's slower usually wins the scissors. So that's the way this works. Oh yeah, this is looking good. Let's see if I can get my get the pepper on him here. The pepper. That was a couple sparkles. I'm gonna just keep weapon the crap out of this engine. Though I need every ounce this saber engine can give me. Napier saber, I believe. That's what's in this thing. Now it looks like we went from scissors to vertical scissors. And I think I'm in a pretty good spot here. Let's see if I can get him right here. If I get that nose just a little bit more around. Ah. Just stay with him, though. I think we'll get him here in a minute. Tempest seems to be handling at a lower speed better in his plane. Oh, here we go. This is what I wanted. So... his only mistake really was, you know, like I said, I think this plane just flat out performed him. I won't say I was the better pilot in this fight. It's just I had the better plane for a low speed, low altitude turn fight. If he continued to boom and zoom me, I probably would have had a lot more problems, but, you know, it's just baiting him down to the altitude that I want, and that's defensive turn fighting / using some tactics, you know, mixing the vertical scissors, thatch weave, and the split S's into a combination that works for you. And it's a process that usually I can get about 70–80% War Thunder's players to bite on. So, you know, if you ever wonder why I'm doing diving low and setting you up, that's why. If you ever see me in the battlefield, I'm diving or doing split S's. I want you into that trap. And something, I don't know, it's not original or anything, but that's just what I found that works, and I've been doing it for over a year now. Let's close out these messages. So, yeah, I thought this team was doing better in this. I just lost all confidence in winning this match. Oh, there goes one. LA7 appears to be, that Bearcat might wounded him, but we'll see if he leaves the game. He appears to be okay, though. Probably crash landing on the runway with my luck and getting repaired in 20 seconds. The other guys appear, I don't know, that's a bot down there. Looks like maybe 1 or 2 more TU2s. And they only have 10 ground targets left. This is going to be a close game. I don't think we can win this. Oh, I got some freaking 2 B-17s and a Lancaster. And a Spit 22. Hopefully a Spit 22 can do some work. Oh, there's another TU2 going down by the FAF. And it looks like he is out. Sweet. That helps. In the future, I do plan on taking out the Tempest Mark II, which has sometimes either really good matchmaking or really crazy bad matchmaking. This plane, I think it's I don't know. Everything else, I don't know how I feel about this plane's matchmaking. This is fair. I mean, I'm not saying this is unfair. It's just it's not getting as favorable matchmaking as the American planes are right now. I think this thing in the... Well, anyway. I believe this should probably be tied to the Mustang, P-51 Mustang D variants, honestly. But you play what you play. Alright, so I came into the runway with way too much airspeed. You've seen the fail montages. A lot of these crashes happen when I fly Hawker aircraft. I cannot get these things down on the ground due to the big prop. They're kind of awkward, and I can never get enough speed down. So I turned the wrong direction, trying to just do a couple little rolls here to try to get my airspeed down, dropping flaps. I'm still coming a little too hot for comfort. But this is a big long runway meant for jets, so hopefully I don't fuck this up. Who knows with me, right? And oh, that big prop, please don't scratch. And I'm bouncing, of course. I'm moving way too fast. Let's try to ride the brakes here a little bit, maybe. Come on. And I tried to adjust the elevator to force down the tail, and I popped up again because I have too much speed. Hello, Mr. Boeing, B-17. I guess that's my aero protection, right? He's my fighter cover while I repair. Nice big long runway. Now, if this was like Cuban, I'd be dead. I'd be in the ocean right now. This plane needs such a big runway. Alright. So, like I said, then that nice skin. I really like that skin. 50 ground kills. Get your skin for this thing. And of course you can get one from the user workshop, of course. Live.War Thunder. Here comes another B-17 coming in for a landing. That looks sort of sketchy. I hope he doesn't kill himself. Of course, in this game, every B-17 landing looks sketchy to me. I don't think we're going to win this one. It's been a fun match so far. I think I'm going to still upload this because hopefully you pick up something from the TU2 and the LA7 kill. But I don't think this is going to be a win for Mr. Tempest. And his plane's repair cost, I think it's like average about 30k repair cost right now for it fully upgraded, which is much higher than a lot of things. It's less than others though, but still it's pretty high. Alright. Half of me wants to climb high to a higher altitude and then dive down on the LA7s. The other half of me tells me that I have 6 ground units left and that TU2 is probably going to come in with 4 bombs and then shoot the other 2 with its cannons. So I think I need to be more aggressive here. Yeah, there's 3 of them left too. Alright, let's go. Let's hard charge. I don't want to lose this because I run out of time. Fucking TU2. Look at those TU2s. They're everywhere. That one wants to be B-17s, and I don't blame him. That's easy. Alright, let's see if we can intercept him and try to get a decent shot. Fuck, he's really close to those B-17s. Come on. Can I get a look? No, no shot there. That is not an S-59, it looks like, so there's at least that. There's no 20mm cannon on top of him. Oh my god, what is this? A circus? It's Ivan the fucking drunk pilot. Jesus Christ. You have gunners on board. Think of their lunch. There we go, that's it. Okay, I don't know what blew off that plane. Come on. I'm spraying and praying now. I don't want him to kill those bombers. Come on. There we go. There's one fire. Shit, there's something behind me. Fuck. So target fixated on that TU2. Ah, good for him. That was I just gave him that one on a silver platter. I'm not recovered. This thing burns. Holy shit. There goes, yep, the TU2. Oh my god, this is a massacre. The TU2 just mated with a Lancaster on the ground, I think. I don't know what just happened. There he goes. Oh, it's LA9. Even better. Yeah, I don't think we're winning this one. Ah, they're capturing A. We got parts strung across the runway from aircrafts from 3 nationalities. Oh, there's one B-17 left. Let's see. Yeah, they captured A. This is over. Target fixation got me. I mean, it wouldn't change the outcome of the game, but still, I don't like being snuck up on behind. Let's see if this B-17 though can avenge me. Is that the guy who killed me? No, there's LA7 and LA9 running around. Oh wow, that's a lot of fire. That's a lot of smoke. Well, whatever. Alright, let's see what the... I think it's going to be probably about 30k repair bill. Let's see what I get out of a loss for a 2-kill game. It looks like I'm barely going to recover my lions I spent on this game. And about 2,300 research points. It's average. Thanks for watching.